Oh, hello. And welcome back. As my microphone, I hope, slowly catches up. What a stunning vista we find ourselves perched dangerously on the very precipice of. If you saw our last session here, this is where the falling star. We were off that away. We can't quite see the desert from here. But we were off this away, fighting Star Scourge Radon, General Radon, to some. And he has a mighty moveset. Oh goodness me. And he also has forever altered the landscape of Limgrave with his little tantrum. No, it wasn't his fault. He was holding it back, and it was the stars themselves, I suppose, that had the tantrum. One moment, let me make sure my microphone is behaving itself here. As I lean awkwardly. I can't tell. You're too quiet, boy. Speak up. Speak up louder now. Testing. I think it's fine. Hey. Welcome back. So, we of course have this path open to us. We can return deep underground to the city of Nokron. Eternally, I hear, and proceed that way. We still haven't found even Blythe yet. We fought with him in the big desert battle there against the Star Scourge. I'm hoping we'll find him down there, but I'm not entirely sure. I did have cause while I was out grinding. Speaking of which, I'm holding 600,000 runes. I got a little carried away with the grinding. It's become clear to me now. But back to the original subject. I had cause to jump back here to try upgrading a weapon. Dear Smith E.G., War Counselor, Commander of my heart, etc. And he said something about Blythe that I was dearly hoping I didn't ruin by not catching it on stream here. I'm hoping he'll say it again. He mentioned Blythe, and I forget in what way, because I was trying not to spoil it for myself.
Well, my fellow, how may I serve you?
E.G., let me count the ways. Oh, just the two? You're suggesting just the two. Okay. About Blythe. Good. It's still here.
Wait, Blythe. Descend underground alone, where the fallen star struck Limgrave, and make it yours. The precious treasure of Nokron.
Oh, yes.
So that
The
Lady
precious,
Anne
hidden,
may
secret
tread the
treasure of
path
Nokron.
Of the Empyrean.
Hello. So nice to see you guys there. I see your little waving emotes. That's so kind of you. So why would I not need to await Blythe? What is Blythe so busy with that he has not time for his best friend? His dapperly dressed, all bebraided best friend. I dressed up special because we were going on an underground adventure with Blythe, and if you're telling me, I'm not mad at you, E.G., I know you've done your best here, whatever the circumstance. I'm just... So maybe we have to proceed into Nokron without Blythe. Maybe he is not allowed down there? I can't imagine why that wouldn't be the case. In any establishment, Blythe is welcome. So, we can go down to Nokron alone. We could return to Rani and see if we can figure out if he's, like, back there helping her, or... What's the scoop? What's the scoop there? We still have this cave at the end of this long canyonway. It's technically part of the lower level of Liurnia. We never got up that far north, though we did briefly climb a ladder and get somewhere. I forget. How am I? So sorry. Delayed response to the question there. I'm very, very well now. After hours, for me, I'm slightly less squeezed in the general vice of life, and I'm here adventuring with you all. I could not be happier. Join the Navy. But why? Hello. So nice to see you there. Do I have to right now? Can I keep playing Elden Ring whilst in the Navy? Is that okay? I have seen... Ooh, before I even say that, remind me later, I say to myself, I did find, while I was searching around here, I left myself a marker to remind myself there is an isolated merchant that if we go... It's a weird situation when you approach the academy from the south and then you use the key to get in the door. It takes you up here as though you just walked in from the north. Ooh, spooky and mysterious. We immediately then ran back into the main academy because I was filled with an eager bloodlust that I still have not quelled. I did not run the other way that is open to us. One of the other ways, straight north, the bridge is broken. We can't go very far, but I don't know if we searched for, like, bodies, and therefore various goodies on the bodies. We must have. Let me remind myself of this first. Without dying and losing your 600,000 souls, I'm just going to put a post-it up there for you. Don't die. Don't fall right here where this gap is and die and lose your 600,000. Does appear to be a golden seed down that way. Incredibly tempted. Incredibly tempted. See this red sign? Yes? Be summoned to assist Yura, Hunter of Bloody Fingers. That is a quest and not a player. I see. That is one of the reasons I've been playing lately in offline mode, is so that those would be more visible, but I was rambling right past it. Absolutely, we will come back for the quest. Let me, before I do anything foolish, anything ledge-based or foolish, even a rough butt stomp against an enemy, ably placed, would probably kill me and lose me 600,000 right now. Let me just level up. I don't know why I ground so much. This is going to mess with my... the balance of my progress a little, because now I'm not going to be able to summon any players if I waste all this runage on my level. We do have to save enough to use at the isolated merchant. I'm sure we'll have plenty. Let me just level up 10 times, as I can do a total of 13, it seems. We'll bring mind up a bit. Vigor's at 30. That's holding me steady. I kind of want to increase it regardless. It's holding me steady, but it's fine. Let's even that out. Let's even that out. Alright, that's all I can spend. 29 at strength. That'll help me remember. And we should still have enough left for our dear merchant buddy. Alright, now heading this way. Hopefully he'll spend the rest for us. I was noticing some wolves down this way last I came. I want to leave them to their slumber. Why? Why do you have 600,000? I'm sorry. I got very excited and I got on a roll, let's call it, that involved many, many stabbings of the unsuspecting. It was a crying shame, really. I wept. I wept. Alright, now I'm perfectly hidden from the wolves. They can't catch your scent if you're in an inch-tall batch of daisies. No, you get rid of my scent! Hey, I'm just here for your butterflies. Talk to me.
Unusual fella, aren't we? Did this aged
Yes, you could say that.
merchant have something that caught your eye?
Your wares, primarily. Okay, Fanged Imp Ashes. If I'm remembering correctly, that might be one of the starting spots. You could, not starting spots, starting items. What are they called? Like a gift you take with you into the lands between from your previous life. I think you could pick Fanged Imp Ashes. I almost called them Finged Amp Ashes, which is not the same. Let's go ahead and get rid of it for him. Stone Sword Keys, I'll take them. Blue Cloth Cowl. Tell me more. The blue color of its fabric symbolizes brisk waters, as fluid and flowing as the sword in the hand of its wearer. Do you not sell that sword? Oh, you son of... Just as still waters turn foul, stagnation leads to decay. I found that to be true in my own life. Warriors must remain ever drifting. Oh. They won't have me. Took me a second there. I'm so sorry. The sleepless entity of doom sent to destroy the world. No. The chat is getting very saucy with the prophecies here. I'll take it. Yes, please. Same text, it seems. Warriors must remain, ever drifting. Crafted from sturdy leather. Leather. No text for you, though. No, there's no story here. Move along. Greaves of a nomadic warrior. Okay, the Preceptor's secret. Further details are available only to paying customers. Fair enough. I mean, you have to make a profit here. I still have 153,000. Okay. I don't know why I thought I was down to like 40,000. I am not. I am not. Eye of Yoloch. I should probably pick that up. Definitely a Lost Ashes of War. Yes, yes. No need for these ever again, really. Not ever again. You got what you needed from me, Vare. Now take your white mask and go. I haven't used any of these sacrificial twigs yet, but they are very useful in certain situations, so stock me up, big boy. I'm sorry. I shouldn't keep harassing you in a manner most inappropriate. I was about to go further with it, but that ought to do. Nothing else I really desperately care about. Meteor bolts look cool, though. Alright, thank you for your time. I love you. Sweet dreams. Should be able to fast travel out of here. So, that was the merchant that I found. The other thing that I did not want to do without you guys was... Just because we killed Radahn, who's another shard bearer, we got another rune. Which, side note, we need to go back to the Divine Tower of Caelid at some point. I wanted to check with Enya, the finger reader here, because we haven't seen what Radahn's remembrances might gift us.
You have returned. What is it?
I would like to receive equipment. There it is. Alright, his lion armor. Let's learn about Radahn while we're here. Cool that you can buy his spears, also. Anytime, anywhere. The helm of the Golden Lion, with flowing red hair worn by General Radahn. You remember him. Radahn inherited the furious, flaming red hair of his father, Radagon, and is fond of its heroic implications. Is he? I was born a champion's cub, he said. We have like live footage from Radahn's birth. Now I am the lord of the battlefield's lion. That's what he sounded like, right out of the womb. The Golden Lion is said to symbolize Godfrey, the first Elden Lord, and his beast regent, I'm sure he was the best, Serosh. From his youngest years, Radahn was naturally captivated by the Lord of the Battlefield. I'll take it. I'll also take this. Champion's Cub and all. Radahn's gauntlets, the Golden Lion is said to symbolize... Alright, I don't know if we saw Renala's little backstory. Not that it's that little. Worn by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, increases intelligence. I sensed that when I wore it. When Renala, head of both the Academy of Raya Lucaria and the Carian royal family, lost her husband Radagon, her poor son Radahn, her heart went along with him. It's not necessarily her son. Might be complicated. And then, those at the Academy realized that Renala was no champion, after all. Actually, I should phrase it, and then, those at the Academy realized that Renala was no champion, after all. Interesting. Okay. We've read both of those. Hooray, hurrah, we've got all the leggings. I have a couple of these that we picked up on the battlefield. So I won't restock just yet, but good to know we can find them. He also has Remembrance of the Star Scourge. Take the power of its namesake via finger reader, which is a sword and a bow. sexy, sexy materials you used in that sword. I'll be back. So we're gonna have to decide at some point the two fingers. Long may you reign, I guess. Don't really understand your motivations yet, but we will. We will. I forget what I was in the middle of saying. I got distracted by the glorious effulgence of the two, not necessarily true fingers. I don't think there's really anything else I need to look at down here, unless we're desperate for a little human contact. Thanks again, Fia. It's been years. Two fingers. We got Hunter D. He's just out here slinging his hunting skills. Gideon, I don't have any new bell bearings for her. I think that's all I really... Throat, why? That's all I really needed to check was the finger reader there. So, any chance either of these glorious, godly sets of armor will... 17.5, ouch. Ouch. There's also a character called the Dusk-Eyed Queen or something who gets vaguely mentioned in connection with demi-humans, but we never learn any more about them. I am so curious about all the lore and backstories here. Who or what do we think Sarosh is? That's the first time I've seen Sarosh mentioned. I'm not sure. You ate most of your remembrances? Those aren't for snacking. Those aren't for snacking unless circumstances are incredibly dire. But hey, it's your lands between. That's the beauty of it. Just to make sure, yes, same flavor text here. Didn't want to miss anything. I have not tried these on yet. There's no time like the present. Goes just wonderfully with my braid. These braid physics, I'm so grateful. Okay, that's fancy as hell. I'm assuming it's primarily defensive against magic, not super great against getting sacked in the crotch by trolls, as is wont to happen. How about this? Fuzzy. I like it. Hunter D, check out my fuzz. That sounded weird when I said it. Sounded weird out loud. Way too heavy for me, but I like it. We didn't also get to try out Sorcerer Roger. May you rest in peace. His little sleeves are quite fantastic. Something to look at if I ever go for the full rapier build and nothing else. I also got something cool recently. Page garb, that's right. From the Guardians down at Caria Manor there. Just kind of nice. A little bit more worn than my regal Elden status behooves us to wear in public these days, but once we're sneaking through the sewers and we need something to fit in, oh, we'll have it. So I guess I'm going to keep this for now. It's relatively good physical defense and really good for its size magical defense. And I'll just stick with that, because it's pretty. Okay? It's pretty. So, we can return to Nokron. We can return to Redmane Castle and try to kill some Crucible Knights, or a Crucible Knight. I haven't gotten far enough along in Rani's quest line to get the item we need for this yet. We're still trying, so Nokron is our next stop for that. We can also just kind of hang out in Altus, as we unlocked one Site of Grace, and then ran right in for a second inside the capital, or closer to the capital. But we haven't explored a single inch of this. This is all new territory. Really, I haven't even fought any of the guys yet. I can't wait to. So, before we get too far up into Altus, I'm going to refresh my memory about what's down here, and maybe we can find a more appropriate Site of Grace that can return us down there, into that canyon. I think there's a way down along the side here. And there may also be a merchant we could spend a few more runes at, but I should level up the rest of the way, so as not to risk them. I feel like I was just talking for a solid 10 minutes. I'm sorry about that. I'm finally out of thoughts in the queue, and I was like, wow, what a difference. don't know who this is. This is like the Church of Bellum, or it's a Bellum church, not necessarily a church of anyone. It doesn't look like the same statue of Marika that we've seen in the Limgrave churches. I need to find out who that is. There's the merchant. I didn't spend any of my levels. We'll go back. Merchant, remind me to go back.
I don't want any trouble.
I won't provide any. Rune arcs? Yeah. Yeah, sure. I have more than 99, apparently, but I'll take it. Uses FP to charm a pierced enemy, so it's like a dart. I will absolutely. I don't know what charming means. Does that make them fight on your behalf? Because there's so many situations where that would be useful. So many. A cookbook we haven't bought. I'm ashamed. Expand my crafting got dry there. Repertoire. You gotta lead up to that one. That's Radagon, the statue. Interesting. So that is Radagon's father. And once grand champion of something, I'm assuming. I haven't gone quite enough north to know who Radagon really is yet. A small metal round shield depicting your sinister rift. For a second there, I thought it was depicting something else entirely. I'll take all the shields I can, and why not? We'll empty out all of his weapons so that once the demi-humans come along, he's going to die.
Well,
thank you for your time. All right, now we're returning to the site of grace. We're spending, I promise. Don't go into battle with this many in your pocket. It just weighs you down. All right, so I did want to get that to... It's going to keep happening. It's been a long day, tongue. I did want to get that to 30. There, I made words. Dexterity I don't really need to soak any more into. It's made us a little bit faster casting speed, I think. And our poise may be affected by that. It could be affected by strength. It's probably the strength that's affecting it. We now need 50,000 to level up again. Alright. And 8,000 is nothing at all to be worried about. So we can race down here confidently. I hope you feel it. I hope you feel it gently supporting your spine. That's the confidence, yes. You want to know more about a character called Godfrey. Godfroy. Something like that. Which seems like a joke, because there's a Godric, Godfrey, Godwin, Godfroy. There are quite a few repeated naming patterns, it seems. Some of them inter-family related, and some of them just there to confuse the hell out of you. Who's this? Even from a distance he seems imposing and strange to me. I'm not saying I'm frightened, I'm just saying I'm not saying that. Hey! I don't have a shield. Face me. In mortal combat. Oh, don't use your little magics. This was supposed to be a nice one-on-one. Aww. You with your delayed tactics. Okay. Oh, you've made your point, okay? You've done it. The point has been made. You've proved to the good people that I have no shield whatsoever. You can really only get one in. He does not stagger. Aw, you didn't come any further forward. That's partially my fault. Wow, he does not stagger. Huh. Give me your armor and things. Ah! I tussle your corpse in disapproval. Tussle, tussle. Like the hair of a misbehaving child. Let that be a lesson to you. Also, don't go tussling children's hair. That's not your hair. That's none of your business. Just because you saw me do it to his corpse doesn't mean you can repeat what you saw. to anyone. Alright. Making our way to the end of this little canyon. Looks like an erd tree or something. Or whatever it's called. A little sprigling. Also looks like a good spot to get poisoned to death. Thank you. Oh, I see a little shack. It's not common to see one of those. Usually they're larger. And a potential ash of war. Die. Die, you potential ash of war. Oh, you're so quick. And I'm being chased. I can hear it. I can hear myself being chased. It's bats. It's always been bats. Alright, guys, calm down. Calm yourselves down. This is much how Bruce Wayne got his start. What with the trauma and the anger issues and the general lack of hygiene. A sight of grace. Oh, it's so nice to see you there. So why didn't we... What distracted us that we didn't activate this sight of grace when we were last here? Or maybe I'm remembering someone else's stream again. I just very distinctly remember this ladder, I think. Who knows how? A little dark back here. Let's fix that. So sorry. Let me catch up now that I'm not being actively whipped across the back with various talons. You're putting a bed frame together? Oh, that's so nice. I'm going to have somewhere to sleep tonight. It's been 32 years. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. There are absolutely stray dogs who look like T-Rexes in this. I can attest to that, yes. And I don't mean dog-sized T-Rexes. T-Rex-sized dogs. It is so nice to see you guys here. Thank you for joining me on a random, what's the word? A random adventure. Evening adventure. That's the word I was looking for. When you start to forget classic daily words like evening, you know. Dementia is not far behind. I embrace it. Blissful ignorance, says I. What time is it? Oh, it's not my bed, it's your bed. Aww. I make this face at you. I'm gonna sleep on the floor again, I guess. At least I've upgraded from the street. Just saying a bed frame would be nice. When you get around to it. It's really none of my business to dictate what frames you do or do not make. I thought we were fighting that guy. We were having trouble with the land octopus. Am I crazy? I have to watch back through all the sessions in Liurnia now. I swear I've been up here. But maybe I was just a naughty boy and didn't bring you along. Alright, we're grabbing this. It's warm. Okay. I finally learned my lesson, I swear. I finally will stop trying to stab stone-skinned gentlemen with sharp objects. Let's get something strikeable out. I think my flail is a little bit upgraded now for exactly these sorts of emergencies. And then I guess we can go shield. And let's have a little fun with it. Let's try to have some fun with it. Hello, Em! It's so nice for you to hear me. I don't know where I am. I am disembodied. But if you could just speak with your husband and tell him to get off his fat ass and make me a bed frame, I sure would appreciate it. I'm sorry you had to hear that, Locke. I didn't mean for you to hear that part. I've gone too far with it. I'm sorry. With the shout-out. Alright, these are the Vulgar Militia guys. I can switch back to... I should just keep it. Yeah, keep it. No. This one in the right hand. This one soundly in the left, as it is less upgraded. Just like my left. Alright, Vulgar Militia. Have at thee. I still have a flail in one hand. That didn't power stance very well. There you are. There's my sweetie. Sweet little power stance. Well, that really shreds the Vulgar Militia. I didn't think I'd say that sentence, but here we are. Oh, so many upgradable goodies in here. You had the worst experience with land octopuses yesterday. Isn't every experience with land octopuses? They can be tricky. What with all the beakings? The oft-repeated beakings. Not to mention the beatings. Oh. You were hiding there this whole time. I should have assumed. Alright, I'm not poisoned, but I'm very close. I'll call it a win. Let's get down there. Up, I mean. I'm so sorry. Okay. Just 3 or 4 more bonus complimentary sites of grace would be super. That would just really keep me immersed in the game, if you don't mind. Alright, this guy was patrolling. Not you. Not you. There he is. He was patrolling. Out the fire! My tiny robes. So weak to that. Not to 50! Oh, that's slow to wind up. Sorry I bothered you. It was an absolutely tiny room, and it hit a lot harder than any other land octopus you've encountered before, and it introduced itself to you by falling on your head from the ceiling. Beak first? Ow! That's no way to introduce oneself. Flail is working great against these stone skin guys. Thanks, Flail. I hear tinkling. Is that you, Flail? There's more Vulgar Militia in there. Tinkling kind of sounds like it's coming from down this way. Don't really want to investigate that. Oh, sneaky. Managed to maneuver your cheek just so to avoid a sound spanking. You guys hear that? That's the sound of spanking. Oh, wall. You're so naughty. Alright, we've got Vulgar Militia with whips. Whips and truncheons and saw blades. Oh, what a fun time for the Vulgar Militia it is. You're trying to head me off? How dare you? How dare you? Nope. Really wish I wasn't attached to anyone now, really. Alright, let's do this the old-fashioned way, with a shield. Ah. Really wish that would have killed you. Okay, well, I am out of cerulean tears, which I have been drinking that entire time. If you're just joining us, hi. I was thirsty for cerulean tears. It helped me very little. Pay attention to your items. Quick reminder. From the guy whose reputation is on the line, Pay attention to your items. Alright, I'm gonna step back real far this time. And then we'll swing at you. Yeah! That worked out better. Rune Arc. I am collecting a pickaxe. Does that mean I have 2 now? I think it does. Oh yeah, I could totally power stance some pickaxes. That is an option that is open to us. If one pickaxe seems never enough, add another pickaxe, it'll bring you up to snuff. And now your power stancing pickaxes, baby. Power stancing pickaxes, that's the way to be. Thank you. Nothing a little song and dance can't help. Those look like poison. No thanks. Lightning Grease, I saw that movie. John Travolta was amazing in that. It felt a little weird to say. I mean, no offense. If you're watching Mr. Travolta, it's just... You were okay. You were good. Oh, this is the vengeance of John Travolta. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, it's very rare to see their little corpse. They disappear so quickly, usually. Hi, Dung Beetle. There he goes. I thought we could be friends. The ruin-strewn precipice. Ah, these ruins are everywhere. Well, they genuinely are. I spoke too soon. Peter saying, pay attention to your items sparked a pay attention to your stamina to play in my head from Metal Gear Survive. Pay attention to your stamina! Ooh, lovely. What are we looking at here? Some soft cotton, first of all, but then... Ah, so that is the opening to the elevator at Dectus there, the grand lift. Lovely to see them from this angle. Lovely to see you both. I guess we're trying to work our way up here, which seems to be leading off near the upper level of Caria, but it's higher even than that. Into the Altus near Volcano Manor. I forgot how to pronounce things. My cover is slipping. Alright, I might as well rest. Bring my potions back. You're in an area, high up a cliff, outside a mine. There's absolutely no way that land octopuses would dare to show their face somewhere like this. Clearly, so distant are we from the water, how would they even get up here? There's gonna be nothing but land octopuses, right? Is that what I'm to understand? Because I was feeling quite safe about it until you said that. Now it's all shield up for the octopodes. Vulgar. Alright, this looks like a classic. Hey! Aw, he's cute. Not cute enough to save this guy. But cute. Oh, you might pull it off in the end. Oh, wow, that was close. Probably should have kept my shield out in retrospect. Probably still should. Man, I love power stancing. Alrighty. Get back down here. Get back down to ground level. Alright, ladder down, ladder up. I suppose we should go down first. It's only polite. the weak little wooden boards and crystals. My reward. Somber smithing stone, absolutely worth it. I can neither confirm nor deny the presence of land octopuses up this cliff. I have no proof of this, but I'm 100% convinced that land octopuses were the dev team's favorite inside joke during development. That could absolutely be the case. Like, we'll take it out, right? Any build now. Any old build coming down the pipe, we'll take it out. And then it just never happened. And we're all left to suffer the consequences. Alright, back to power stancing. I have too many things now. Too many things. I must simplify my life. Is that singing I hear? Very distant singing. Give me those materials. Oh, we're just in time for the concert. There they are. There they are. I was like, I don't see any other enemies here. Where are they? I see them now. Okay. We could try to ping a couple of them down and pick them off one at a time, but I'm just gonna run in there and attack the matron. During intermission, of course. I'm not hidden. I am not hidden well. She is so poisony. Why? Is she breathing that? Why are you so poisony? Fell for the old stairwell trick, did you? We've all been there. Oh. Get him! Get him! Get his little claws and feet. Alright, anything down here? Before I race off to my certain doom. More singing. I think that these indicate, like, they show up all over the place. I think they must indicate, a summon radius of some sort. But I've been trying to keep track, and I can never seem to summon spirit ashes near them, so I don't know what they are for. But I know that they actually do have some purpose. It's like a radius. Did you? There you go. I'll just keep pressing the button. You take your time. That's what you were told they represent. Summon radius. Cool. Maybe it's just like in certain areas, even within the summon radius. Oh, why would you put something so slippery up here? I was talking about you. Slippery little leather wings, making me all excited. Who's this? Alright, I just love the serenade we're getting down here. It would be a shame to leave. I should have seen you. You were not very well camouflaged there, but I got real close before I realized. I got realized close. Doesn't look good going down. Let's keep going up. Is that a thing? Why, thing? Why would you be there? Of all the places you could be, that would be much more convenient for me to reach at this point. Why did you pick there? Damn it all, we have to go back. How do I even get up there? Or is it a down there situation? I'm not seeing a real clear path. Maybe there's a rock I can leap onto that one from. I'm not sure. Let's go give it a quick check. It's only a ladder climb away. Hi, the No Sleep Podcast. Huge fan. Can I touch your butt? I mean, I can't wait to see what they respond. But what a pleasure to have the No Sleep Podcast in my lowly little chat. It's so nice to see you there. Welcome to the fun. And how dare you produce emotes of me? Without my permission? Oh, it's blanket permission. That is, you can print my likeness on blankets. But only blankets. We cannot get torrent down here, so there's no chance of a double jump. That really limits our options, but now I'm seeing behind the pillar there appears to be a very obvious stairwell. Worried for nothing. 95% of my life so far wasted that way. Worried for nothing. That other 5% though, ooh, I should have been more worried. I had no idea. I don't really trust this one, though I'm sure that's foolish. I don't know why I wouldn't. Oh, I should have not trusted my own jumping abilities more. We got it. Somber Smithing Stone 3, well worth the effort. We'll make some fancy boss's weapon an honorable weapon one day with those. And back up the many, many ladders. Since when has the NSP channel had a Peter emote? Oh, for ages now. 2, 3 ages? Climbing ladders is a very good excuse to catch up to chat. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. It's so nice to see you. Especially on a weekday. We are just about up to an hour. We'll see if we can get anywhere cool at the end of our little climb here and try to make a session of it. But I shouldn't hold you too long. It is such a pleasure as you explore more and more of the world to see it from all of its many angles and areas. Like it never fails to be stunning. The actual puzzle box way that it's put together is equally breathtaking to explore and stuff inside your mind as the views themselves. So poisony. Wow, that has a long reach. That's got reach for days. Miles of reach. Just how much O'Keefe is gonna be in this movie. Oh, you got me good. Don't you click your beak at me. Healthy gentleman. He knows exactly how to tuck his little paws. Stay still. Stay still in one location and allow me to savage you. Panic roll. Didn't help. Yeah. Alright, he's going heads again. All the heads of state. Stop it with the heads of state. You there, still? Haven't you died of old age by now? Again with the little flask. It's your favorite thing now. It's always been his favorite thing. Stay down! Please, I beg of you, stay down. Alright, I gotta get back to power stance. It gives me a much better range of motion. There you go. It's hard to hit flying enemies with the one-handed thing, but when you switch to two of them, oh, there's no room for flying enemies inside this McFlurry that I'm creating for you. We have another ladder. I am still desperately poisoned. No sight of grace for reprieve. An anonymous gifter has given the Kyle Thomas a gift sub. That is so kind of you. Please stay with you? Even past the hour mark? Is that what you mean? Or did I begin to lose my sanity halfway through that last battle and I don't remember what happened? Thank you so much, anonymous gifter. That is so kind of you. I'm just letting the poison take its course here, then we'll flask up and elevate. Very important. Rest, ice, compression. Flask it up. I'm so glad people have been seeing pictures of Mochi in the Discord channel, or various Discord channels. I don't mean to claim credit, but golly, I'm proud. Almost unpoisoned. This'll give me a good excuse to see how my flasks are stacking up these days. Versus my health bar. It's done. Not bad. Almost a full heal. I vigored myself up quite nicely. Don't have a shield. Sight of grace! Oh, sweet, blissful sight of grace. Touch me, and I will do the same. Inside, I mean. I tried to make it less, but it didn't make it less. I do not have 50,000, and I may never again. So we're not leveling up. And it looks like we have a boss fog. Oh, fog it. Let's go. What do we have here? Blackguard. Is that our prawn gentleman? At Blackguard's shack of prawns and great-horned Tragoth. Interesting that they're involved in this. I will happily take you both up on that, since I have a sight of grace, which is just here, ruin-strewn precipice. What do you have to do with this, Blackguard? Let's go speak with him. Aw, she perked up hearing her name. I'm so glad. You haven't been on the Discord in forever. We miss you. There's no guilt. There's no covering of a small monkey's emoji eyes involved, but we miss you. Welcome or not, at any time you choose. I mean, you don't get to choose to not be welcome, but you can choose not to be there, and we will be welcoming regardless. Blackguard, tell me more.
Off.
Okay.
Oh.
I just wanted to know more about you before we engage in steely combat with one another.
Freshly cooked it is.
I'm also here for some of that prawn.
It's yours. If you can meet the price. I could be
What is your
persuaded to
price?
sell you some other bits too. If you've got the runes.
You have other bits. About Raya, I think that was the green dress lady we met in a gazebo not far from here and sent back to the Volcano Manor after we told her we killed him, though we didn't really specify as we cannot speak. Peter, did you know that his full name is Blackguard Big Boggart? I did not. That's quite the mouthful. That is a mouthful of prawns at any price. About Raya.
Oh. So you met the girl, did you? Alright, well, sod the particulars of the matter.
Sod the
My
particulars,
guess is
yes.
Stupid enough to get duped, is it? Anyway, she ain't alright, that one. Lucky she ain't died on the bloody roadside, I reckon.
That seems harsh. You barely know her. Maybe reserve your criticism for more important matters. Anyway, load me up with some prawn, my friend. $600 for a prawn. I mean, money is meaningless to me, but $600 for a
I
prawn.
met someone with a taste for prawn.
Oh, there's a talk
We'd
option.
make good mates, I reckon. I'll be seeing you.
Do you reckon? I think we'd make Ooh! I didn't know he meant that kind of mates. Thank you for this emoji. I'll use it later.
Marika's tits.
He has a talk option now.
You must be hungry.
I am now.
You're tarnished too, ain't you? Can you see it then? The guidance of grace.
Only out of my one eye when I kind of squint.
Makes no bloody sense anyway.
Like that. Then I can see it.
Like me should get called to the lands between.
You're not a no-name shithead. You're big old, big black, big bug, big. You have a name?
The Earth Tree, I'm saying.
All right, give me more prawns. Give me more prawns. I gotta buy my way into his heart. Through the prawns exclusively, because that's all he sells. I don't think we're going to unlock any more dialogue. I was hoping, but at least we're stocked full of prawns now. Alright, goodbye. I will see you at the battle, and we'll gloriously die hand in hand. Right next to each other, just like friends should. Pockets full of prawns. Oh, you know it. If I can't beat the bosses through combat prowess, I will beat the boss through smell alone. So we could have just kept buying prawns, but I'm gonna wager 11,000 here and keep my pockets slightly unsullied. What is waiting for us? I don't see it. That's not better. It's not better not to see it. Okay, I'll just keep walking in as though I suspect nothing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What a lovely stroll. There you are. Silly boots. Get over here. Oh, I should probably. Ah! Don't hurt her. Don't hurt her. I'm over here. No, not her. Anyone but Lieutenant. You can bully me. Lieutenant is currently lacking the ability to walk and therefore should be left unbullied. You're not listening. Oh, I'm sorry, Lieutenant. Wasn't a really good summon to bring into this particular arena, I imagine. Closed in as we are. Oh, got me. Fair enough. Little bit high in the health bar for my weapons right now, but with a better, more able, let's say, health-wise, summon at my side, we should be able to distract him a little more effectively. How about Lutel? I'll be right back, Lieutenant, don't you worry. Keep us bed posted about your bed frame. I didn't even summon the guys. No wonder that went so poorly. This will, I'm sure, increase the health of said fiery beastie. But I would like to make some new friends. I love the Battle Serenade. I wish there was one of these in front of every boss. Blackard, I have some prawns. Would you like... Are you peckish? Alright, Great Horned Tragoth. Let's do this. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were the waving sort. I will respond in kind. Blackguard, you don't care. I see. I see. Let's try this again. Lutel. Alright, and maroons, though they're hardly important. This might be a situation of slightly stony skin. I might want to try a flail here. Because these are just not doing damage to the extent I need. That is doing way less. Alright, good to know. Flail is not the answer. He's just a healthy boy. Makar. Lovely name for a Magma Wyrm. Got me. And I got your aggro. Fun. Tragoth, hit him now. He's distracted. He did. Thank you, Tragoth. May have been blackguard. No tummy shots? Come on. What is he, invincible? Are you invincible for tummy shots? Is that what's happening? Not anymore. Alright, I gotta get out of here. I gotta start standing literally anywhere else. Literally anywhere else. Ouch. Saw that one coming. Blackguard. No, I don't really care that much. So yeah, these guys definitely increase the health of the boss a little. Give me that tum-tum. Give it me. Tragoth! I'm out of distractions. Alright. It's tail time. I really do need to stay close into him. That'll help. Over the legs. Through the gums. There we go. Watch out, Tommy. Slashies comes. Why are you invincible during that? It's not fair. It's not at all fair, and I think you know that deep down. Darn. Thought I avoided it. Got him. Don't die to the magma. Thanks, Tragoth. Not you, blackguard. No, thank you, blackguard. I'm sorry. Magma Wyrm Scale Sword. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Whoo. I'm fine. I think. Alright, we have another Site of Grace. That was a nice little cap to the session here. We made a little progress up the canyon, though I should have phrased it differently. And I had a hell of a time. I shouldn't hold you any longer, but let's just see what's up here. Peeky peeky. I hope it's a short elevator. If it's not, I expect Garrus to call me on voice comms and entertain me. Garrus, where are you? It's a long elevator, Garrus. Liara? Tali? I'm so alone. The extra. The last bit of that journey just... Aww. It hurt to dwell in the loneliness. It hurt. Okay, we have another area of the Altus Plateau. Some sort of, perhaps, lower precipice. Unlocked to us now. We have a whole bunch of carriages. If each one of them has a weapon, like, I've noticed the trend of carriages so far, I'm in for a good time. I doubt that's the case, but I cannot wait to explore it. So, abandoned coffin. Where? Which one of these is the coffin? Or are they all? Is that what you're carrying in these? The weapons are just secondary. It's all becoming clear to me now. just give a little peek, see if we're like higher or lower than Volcano Manor from over here. Assuming Volcano Manor is up there. Yes, so we're lower. But we have a nice little section to explore here. I cannot wait. I better not hold you on any longer. But we will try to make progress in both areas of the Altus Plateau. We have so much to explore. This is really an exciting part of the game for me, because it's like a whole Act 3. I thought Limgrave, I'm almost done with it. Now I'm like halfway through the game. Liurnia, I'm almost done with it. I must be close to the end of the game. Nope, not even close. And then we still have a whole bunch of Fog of War out here. So I'm having a hell of a time. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will figure out if we need to jump back down to Nokron first before we explore too much further into Altus. If we should do it chronologically first, we'll jump back to that. But soon, I promise, we'll start exploring this golden wonderland up here. I absolutely can't wait. Thank you so much for your time. Hugs to all, yes, smooches. Much love on this, a Monday. Ugh, you guys hugely improved it for me. Thank you for the company, thank you for your kind attention and your time. I will see you soon. And of course, a respectful bow. So respectful. Wonderful to see you guys. You would recommend Nokron next personally, before Altus. Sounds like a plan. In fact, just to remind me, let's do this. Because I've got to find that secret and get it back to Ronnie and figure out where Blythe is. I've got to find out where Blythe is. And I have a feeling I'm not going to like the answer. So, I will leave us here. But, as you know, the dictates of diplomacy as set forth long, long ago. Now that I've fast-traveled, I need to respectfully bow you again. That's only right. Now get out of here. Goodbye. You